Alright, let's begin. Why don't we start with the first attempt? Let's start with Jerry. And I'd like to remind you, we already know how this ends. So let's be honest.
Well, what do you want to know? I never got to know him that well. What I do know is what I learned on my recent mission, which, to my knowledge, turned out favorably.
Favorably? How is what happened favorable? How did we lose one of our top men and allow a very valuable asset to slip through our fingers?
That wasn't supposed to happen. We had a plan. We go in, get the package, and bring it back to you. Things just turned ugly, and we had to bring him back. But he was supposed to fix things, not make them worse.
Who was?
This is his work.
Looks like we missed him.
No, he's still here. Wait.
Can I help you?
Andy, we need your help. They've taken Jerry. We decided to take Andy to see an old informant who was still in the game, Mike Hershelman. Andy wasn't too pleased, but he needed a contact.
Andy, welcome back from exile. Hello, sir. Take a walk over here. Don't be so excited to see me. Have a seat. Oh, come on. You think it's been easy since you went underground? We've all had to make sacrifices. Jerry just had to make more. And he's taking it like a champ, if you ask me.
All I want to do is get Jerry out and move on. So what happened?
Not so fast. Jerry stepped on some toes he really should have avoided. The man who has him is not the nicest individual. He hangs out on the west side at a chop shop, making what he can off of the not-so-fortunate middle class and their unlocked possessions. They call him Boris.
Wait, Boris? Boris Petrowski? I know him. How did he get mixed up in something like this? He's small time.
Do you want this info? Or do you think you can find Boris on your own?
Okay, I'm sorry. Continue, please.
Okay. Now, when Jerry agreed to take a job for us, it was to retrieve a package that Boris Petrovsky had stumbled upon. Something quite valuable. But he screwed up and got caught. Security's still not too tight, but the few that are there are dangerous people. Not the kind you're going to give your daughter away to, if you know what I mean.
So I asked my friend if he's stealing from me. I say, nothing will happen to you, tell me the truth. But he said yes, and so I kill him. I kill him till he dies! Kill him!
So that's it?
That's it. I need that package at whatever the cost. There are some very powerful people beginning to look our direction, and we don't need that kind of attention. One more thing. If I was you, I'd get to Jerry quickly. They're not going to keep him very long without reason. Who's raising these kids?
Andy said he wanted to get a closer look at Boris before he went in that night. We should have known better.
Boris, what are you up to this time?
Who is this clown? Boys, we have a problem!
Dead when they left, but I knew better.
Is that admiration I hear?
Of a sort, yes. He may have charged in without a plan, but he held no fear. That's the way all his plans went. That's why we brought him back in the first place.
We finally house the plutonium. Now is the time to strike. Once we have a buyer, we'll be playing with the big boys, huh? Yeah! How many times do I have to kill you? Get him off me! Get him off me!
Who sent you? Who are you working for? Who knows you're here? What are you after?
You can't keep slapping me. You gotta give me time to answer.
Who are you working for?
Hi! I've got lemonade. Oh dear, what are you boys doing?
Are we still on for dinner tonight, Ma?
Oh, you silly boys, you just have fun.
You're ever so predictable, Andyman. You break into my place of employment, and you want to be welcomed? In Mother Russia, this would not fly. I'll make this simple. You give me information, I give you freedom. Resist, and you don't want to know what will happen. But I'm feeling generous, so I give you the night to think it over with your friend. You know, I kind of hope you do resist. I could use to let off some stress. Just make sure to keep him quiet tonight. I'm taking my mother to dinner, a fancy dinner, and I don't want to be disturbed.
You got it, boss.
When Boris returned the next morning, things were not at all the way he'd left them.
Golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and the partridge in the pear tree. On the 4th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a partridge in the pear tree. On the 3rd day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 3 calling birds and Mother Russia. 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and the what? What is going on?
He believed skilled assassins had attacked his shop, armed to the teeth.
But you think otherwise?
Jerry, is that you?
Andy?
Don't worry, Jerry. I have a plan this time.
You have a plan. This is your plan. Well, I'll just stop panicking now because this is such a great plan. Maybe I'll just act like I'm escaping and that'll help us somehow. Why did you do that?
Come on, Jerry, let's go. We really gotta go.
I don't like the sound of that.
Why does the boss get to take his mother out for Mother's Day? We sit here and watch the stupid American. Because he's the boss. I don't care. I haven't seen my mother in 19 years.
You have a 7?
Go fish.
Where'd they put it? It's just around this corner. You're being pretty careful with that, Jerry. What do we got here?
It's nothing as far as you're concerned.
Whoa, what's going on? Why are you here? You can't trust him, Andy. They got him loose.
That's my ticket out of here, and I'm not leaving without it.
Hold on a second. Let's talk about this.
What was that?
Hold it! You thought you could just walk away? This isn't over yet. You'll leave when I say you can leave, and that's not happening until I know you can't talk.
You're gonna want to find some cover.
That's it.
Okay. One last question. We never recovered Andy or Jerry's bodies. Where are they now?
I don't know. Even if I did know, I wouldn't tell you. They've made it pretty clear that they want out. I think if we were wise, we'd leave them alone before they really make a mess out of things.